Welcome back.
Hey, we're back.
Back again. For
Number
week.
6.
Is this 6?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I don't even know how this has started and just flown by, and it doesn't seem like it's that long ago.
Doesn't seem like we're 6
Like
episodes
6
in.
weeks?
6 weeks, yeah. That is crazy.
That seems like no time at all, and yet, like, I feel like it's been... Maybe it's the holiday.
I don't know. We kind of just decided to do something, and we've just been doing it.
We have been so freaking committed.
We have.
And it was just kind
Almost
of
to a fault.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've definitely both lost some sleep over this.
Yeah, overextended ourselves. I thought that was a very appropriate title for last week.
It was perfect.
And we're still a little overextended, but it's fine. We're going to push through for the holiday season. Merry
Yeah.
Christmas. Happy New Year.
Not Happy New Year yet. We have a New Year's episode that's going to be
Oh,
fun.
yeah, because this will come out before New Year's, right?
This
will
is
come
coming
out tomorrow.
Jordan's going to be, like, on it tonight.
I have a night ahead of me. No, it'll be
Yeah.
great. It's
Yeah.
going to be great.
No, it was, like, technically, we usually record on Sundays and then post on
I had family Christmas
Wednesdays.
and then
You know, it's
a
holidays.
birthday
We
party.
have life.
Yeah. So we rearranged. So it's Tuesday and it's 8:00 because we both work.
And this is coming out tomorrow.
It'll be great. It's going to be great.
I have full faith.
It'll be out and it's going to be wonderful. Speaking of Christmas, have you done any Christmases yet?
No. Well, kind of. Jordan's family was here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys went to Char, didn't you?
Flame.
Oh, Flame.
Yeah.
Did you have that
We went to
martini I
the-
told you about? Did they have it?
You know, I asked them, and they were like, "Oh, we can make a dirty martini," but it didn't come.
No, it's like a
Yeah,
whole thing.
I know. I asked. I was like, "Okay, so I know you're like a sister restaurant to Char, and they have like a specific dirty martini." And they're like, "Oh yeah, we can make a dirty martini." And I was like, "Okay, great."
No, you're not understanding what I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't think they did, but it was good.
No, it like comes in this little tray. There's like it's like a whole presentation. It has like this little tray thing, and
Okay,
then
we
it's
have
like
to go.
a martini, and it is so good. And then it comes with this little like cup next to it, and they put, I want to say it's olives and cocktail onions, which are like, have you ever had a cocktail onion?
Sorry, my foot is being attacked. Okay.
She's
Sorry.
feeling spicy tonight.
Yeah, she's jealous you didn't get her a gift.
Yeah, that's true. I really dropped the ball there.
I feel like I've had.
I have never had a cocktail onion.
Balls, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
they are so good. I was just eating them. Granted, I had like 3 martinis at that point, so maybe it was different. But
But that's the best part about a dirty martini is the snack that comes with
Yeah.
it. You get some olives.
the
you get some-
garnish.
you get
Anyway.
something to snack on.
We should go this week or
No,
something
I'm 100% down for that.
before you leave for New York. Oh, I forgot to bring that dress.
Oh no.
I'll drop it off to you tomorrow, and you can try
Well,
it on.
I'll be by Friday
To my house?
to the store.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa, what do I have
I'm
going
come
on
see
Friday?
you at work on Friday.
Okay, yeah. I'll bring it to the store.
Yeah,
Okay.
my New Year's Eve dress shopping has been lackluster.
Yeah, you kind of put it off till the last minute, though.
But I made sure I had gifts for everybody, just not my New Year's
That's
Eve
what's
dress.
important. She's just not going to have anything to wear in New York.
And it's New York. I was like, I
Did you
have
get that
to
little
have-
fur?
I did. So I have that.
Cute. I have a really cute dress. I think it'll
Unfortunately,
go
it's
with
not very long, so I need something to wear underneath it. But
it. Yeah, it's like a cropped one, isn't it? Yeah.
So I need a dress. I can't.
Yeah,
just
we'll
wear
get you.
fur.
Don't worry, girl. We'll find you something.
Alrighty, let's jump in.
Okay, let's do it. What are we starting with?
So The Housemaid. We read it. Well, I read it. You reread it.
Yeah, I reread it.
So it was a first read for me, a reread for Jordan,
Mhm.
and then we went and watched the movie, which, thank goodness I read it, because otherwise I would have been like, the whole time, not the whole time.
You
parts
kind
of
of
it.
already were like
I
that.
was.
We both were like that. We took the boys with us, and Kylie and I sat in the middle, and it was like anytime we knew something was going to happen, Kylie and I are both like covering our eyes. So I'm sure that they knew something was about to
Yeah.
happen by
And
our
then
reactions.
There was one moment that we were like, no, it's too soon.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Oh, yeah, when she had that dream.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very vivid.
We were like, this isn't right.
But anyway,
So what did you think of the book first?
the book, I liked this one better than The Intruder that we read by Freida McFadden.
Okay. I do too. The Housemaid is a really popular one, I think, for Freida. It's really good.
And I think mostly because somehow amidst the chaos, the utter chaos. Okay, she's being feisty.
Chanel is feisty tonight. She's
like,
all over the cords, all over the table.
Okay, sorry.
You liked the book?
Yes, the book was great. I liked that it had a more complete happy ending than I think The Intruder. The Intruder I feel like didn't. It summarized, but then there was still like a lot left like up for the imagination, I feel like as far as like
Yeah, it kind of just ended.
Technical difficulties.
Okay, we're back. Chanel decided to wreak some havoc. That's okay.
Chanel decided to be her other name that I like to call
It's
her.
a holiday week. She's off this week, so she's not really. She
not on her
did not
best
want to work
behavior.
tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you were saying that the Intruder ending versus the Housemaid ending.
Yeah, I feel like I like a happy ending. I like when everything is tied up in a very nice, cute bow, like your gift that you gave me. And yeah, but also I loved like how many plot twists at the very end she had.
They just kept going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was kind of fun, and I kind of liked that. I loved that like Millie kind of got a happy ending. Nina and Cece got their happy ending.
Yeah.
Andrew, not so much.
No.
But come to find out, maybe that wasn't. But also who didn't deserve a happy ending is, I don't remember what his mom's name was, but Andrew's mom. It's always the mother-in-law. I shouldn't say that. I love my mother-in-law. I just mean.
Hopefully she doesn't watch this.
I don't think so. I just think that I thought that was hilarious. Like, to me, that was a very comedic moment.
The mother-in-law?
It was like, yeah. When it was like, oh, so you're the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. You
shoulda
started the problem. You created the problem.
You created this problem.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, what was the landscaper's name? Enzo. He played a much bigger role in the book.
Yes,
which
than in
I
the
enjoyed.
movie.
Like, I enjoy him as a character.
Yeah,
and in the movie they really slighted him.
Yeah, his character in the movie is a very nice character.
Yeah, he's a handsome man.
So the fact that we didn't get very much from him kind of was disappointing.
It was, because he had so much to give.
Yeah.
That's okay. Hopefully they'll make the second one into a movie.
Oh, is Enzo?
Oh, there's like 4 of them.
Yeah, I know there's like 4 books. Is he still in them?
Yeah, that's kind of like the continuation of the story is them to kind of like move on.
Him and Millie, or him and?
Yeah, wasn't he with Millie at the end of the book? Not really. No. Well, he kind of plays I guess that starts the second book. He kind of plays a role.
Did Nina ask him to like maybe keep an eye on Millie?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's how it ended.
Yeah.
To where in the book, like, he was the one that like told Nina, you have to go back for her.
Yeah.
And instead it was Cece in the movie, which I thought was really sweet and did kind of wrap up her character very well, because Cece's like character was kind of horrible.
Yeah.
So it did kind of like bring it shed some light, or brought like a
more of a warmth to her character that like wasn't really there. Yeah. That was good. I like that they did that.
So I did appreciate that in the movie.
Okay, there was a lot that was very different though.
Yes.
Like, for the most part, I think they did a good job of taking taking a book and making it into the movie. I did feel like they actually, like, it was done well. I thought it was so well cast. Like, I cannot get over how perfectly cast everyone was. Like, I have had a renaissance with Amanda Seyfried recently, and so when I saw that she was in this, I was so excited.
I love her.
But the guy who plays Andrew, I haven't seen him in like hardly anything.
He's Atlas in It Ends With Us. He's like her love interest.
He is?
Yeah, that's Atlas.
He looks very different.
He's much more muscular.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's so interesting. He looks younger in this movie than he did in the other one too.
He was kind of rugged, and
Yeah.
he was much more rugged. In
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I did
It's
not
a
know
Mess.
they were the same people. No, I just thought it was so perfectly cast. Like, they nailed it. And the acting I thought was really good. I was so happy with it.
No, I think they did a really great job. The things that they changed, I feel like made sense in a
Except
movie.
for Enzo. That was the
Yeah.
only thing. Because he wasn't supposed to be, like, speaking English. And, like, remember, he in the book, he pretends he can't speak any English for, like, almost the whole book.
The entire, yeah.
Until shit
And
hits
then
the
it's the
fan.
very
And then he's
end.
speaking English.
Yeah.
And in the movie, it's, like, the first encounter that she has with him.
He speaks decent English.
Yeah, he just starts talking. And I'm like, okay, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Because I wanted his character. I like his character. So I wanted them to show some development. But there's only so many minutes in a movie. The ending.
Yeah. The ending, I feel like, was way off. However, I do feel like it made sense coming from a movie standpoint.
For the movie.
Because in the book, it's like you're like feeling and creating these emotions, right? And you're reading this story. I don't feel like it needed to be as maybe gory as the movie was to portray, you know, what's happening. Because essentially, like, the core of what's happening is like it is what it is. But like in the movie, there needs to be like a higher stake. Like there needs to be like I don't know. Like I feel like what happened in the book with her just balancing books on her abdomen.
Oh,
for like the punishment or whatever.
Yeah, she didn't have to do that. Yeah.
It didn't.
She didn't have to cut herself.
It didn't. And yeah, and to where in the movie she like had to cut herself,
which
literally.
is so crazy.
Like,
but he still pulled out his tooth in the book.
Yeah, he did.
Loved that.
But also, he died of dehydration.
Yeah, he never got out of that room.
No, he never left the room.
Which that was just the drama of the movie, which I didn't mind that so much. But when I was watching it and he got out of the room, I was like, what is happening?
Yeah. I was like, wait, we need to hang on a second.
Yeah. But overall, I think they did a good job, and you have to change something.
Well, and I think too, like I said, you read something and then it's different than like when you watch it.
Yeah, the emotional impact is more there when you're reading something because it's like you're in the book, you're involved in it. So it feels just as dramatic to read the book as it does to watch the movie, but it takes more in a movie to get that sense of like
appeal.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, overall,
yeah, it was really good. I liked it.
I think I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Oh, okay. I liked it. Good. I'm glad you liked this Freida McFadden book, so I can talk you into maybe reading another one eventually.
For sure.
Okay.
All right. So on to the second half of The Mistake.
Of The Mistake by Elle Kennedy.
Was it a mistake to do all this? Maybe. No.
But we did it. We're here.
Honestly, you texting me that Sunday was maybe not the best day to record, I was like, oh darn, I haven't hardly started Brimstone yet.
Okay, I'm so glad because that's what I was afraid of whenever we had, like, I had literally a 2-hour window, and that includes the 25 minutes to here and back.
But you're a saint for driving.
And so I was like, I don't mind, but I was just like, we literally are gonna have to get there, sit down, start recording, and then leave immediately. And I'm like,
we're not really great at that.
We need some time.
Yeah.
To drink and to banter and to finish reading sometimes. And to get our notes straight. So it all worked out. This is fine.
Yeah. So
okay.
We did
sorry. The Mistake.
19 through the epilogue. Did you read the epilogue?
No, I didn't. And I thought about it on the way here, and I was like, Kylie's gonna be mad, but that's okay. I'm not scared of you.
Know what happened? Thanks. I can be scary if I want to be.
Okay.
Not even phased. Okay.
You just have to tell me about it. Maybe that should be my statement case next time.
I have a freaking note about it because it was so freaking cute.
Oh, okay.
You
can
missed
just
out.
Tell me about it.
No, I don't really want to. It's your punishment.
Oh my gosh.
It's fine.
Okay, let's go in. I have some notes. Whenever she sat down and decided that she was going to distance herself from Ramona, I was like, okay, like we're getting somewhere. We're making some good choices. We're moving along. Obviously, she like comes back around, and that's fine. But I was just so happy to see her just get away from her. Ramona drives me nuts.
Yeah. She's kind of a problem.
She is. Like, just, like, on her own accord. Like, that girl just needs... They're on such different... We've talked about how mature Grace is.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, Ramona's the opposite of that. And
Yeah.
so to watch them be friends is just, like, chaos.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
I feel like it's a little bit relatable in the sense of, like, I feel like you always kind of have that friend. Well, maybe not always, but, you know, sometimes I feel like you have that friend that it's, like, you feel like... Or I don't know, maybe I'm just this person.
Maybe. Share. Let's hear it.
I feel like sometimes there's, like, a friend that's, like, you feel like you've either, like, committed to them or, like, you're, like, you owe it to them or, like, you've just been
To, like,
there.
help them be better.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, I don't feel that way about anybody. I'm like,
that's good.
no. No, thank you. I only have so many hours in my day, and it's not... Maybe that makes me a bad person.
No.
I know. I don't think it does. I don't have enough
think it does. I
time
think
to
it
take
makes
on,
you
like,
a
a
mature
project.
person.
And I'm happy that other people do. And maybe one day I'll get to a point in my life where I'm not, like, busy. Like, I don't like to have a lot of friends, and the friends that I do have, I like them to be, like, meaningful.
Mm-hmm.
And because I don't have a lot of free time, I feel like, in general. And so if I'm going to be spending free time with a person, because I'm naturally an introvert too. So if I'm going to be spending free time with a person, it needs to be somebody that I really want to spend time with. Like, not that I feel like I'm having to, like, invest a bunch into and I'm not getting a ton out of.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, it should be mutual. Like, it should be a mutual benefit. But I feel like maybe it's the eldest daughter syndrome.
I'm the oldest daughter.
All right, clearly we are just different.
I think I've just lived more life than you.
Like a year and a half?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh my god.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I feel a need to, like...
No, I get what you're saying.
Take everybody in.
I don't.
But I do feel like it exhausts me, and I feel like it does, like, cut sometimes into
the rest of your
relationships with my other friends.
Yeah.
But anyway, all that.
But that's definitely their relationship, like, and it has been for a long time.
For, like, standing up for herself and, like, drawing a line, but also still being understanding to a point, but, like, with boundaries.
Yeah, she was fine. But also I love the writing right after that of, like, her acknowledging that she felt like she just broke up with someone and she was sad. Like, whenever Ramona walked away, like, she was sad. And I so related to that because I've had, like, friends, like, as you, like, get older, I feel like something that's been hard for me to learn is, like, you have friends in different seasons of life and you don't always have friends. Like, you don't make friends with someone day one and you're, like, friends with them for the rest of your life. Like, you just have friends that, like, come and go. And then obviously you have friends that you probably are going to be friends with, hopefully, for the rest of your life. But we'll see. But I was like, that is exactly what it feels like. It feels like you're breaking, like, a romantic relationship. It's the same sort of feeling, like, when you break up with someone.
Especially whenever there's, like, years. Like, they've known each other literally since they were kids.
Yeah.
And you've had, like, years of... And maybe it's not always been, like, years of just, like, great friendship, but it's just, like, years of just life together.
Yeah. It's just something completely... It's change.
Yeah.
Change is hard.
Sucks.
Okay, so then right after that, Logan shows up at the coffee shop. I loved this little scene where he, like, buys her a muffin, and
you're
she's
take
like,
this muffin because
and
I
she
like
killed
you.
it. Like, she killed that whole interaction too.
Yes.
She, like, even as she's walking away, he's like, "You forgot your muffin." She's like, "No, I didn't."
Like,
and,
what
like, walks
muffin?
off, and I'm like, "Yes, girl, like, you nailed that." And all of his friends are, like, chuckling, like, laughing.
Yeah, but he, like, was so unfazed by it too. Like, he, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like
he's just, like, committed.
The normal college guy would have been like, "Oh shit, like, she don't like me anymore."
Yeah, there's no ego there.
Like, yeah, he was like, "Well, we're gonna try again tomorrow."
Yep, he just, like, committed and decided that he wanted to be with her, and he's just, like, on that track.
Yeah,
which, like,
it's cute.
Good for him.
I thought it was really cute when she called him Johnny, like, not knowing.
I know.
That was, like, the name, like, the only, like, his family calls him. And she just, like, said it, and it was like, it, like, hit him, like, kind of like it was emotional impact for him.
Yeah,
she had
that
no
was
idea,
cute.
But it was like, oh, that was a sweet moment. And then after that, there was a interesting moment.
What happened? Right after that?
Well, not right after. I don't know what chapter the Johnny thing was. I just had chapter 27. Did you have anything on chapter 27 specifically?
I didn't. I just made random notes.
Okay. I'm just going to say this outright, otherwise I'm not going to say it at all. But,
Kylie's so uncomfortable.
Okay, I just need to know, what virgin just, like, dives into ass play and is cool with that?
Okay. I thought maybe that's what we were.
Then
So,
why didn't you
okay.
say something?
I kind of just wanted to hear you say it.
Oh
And
my God.
also,
I'm
like-
like so I feel very red right now. Am I
You're
red?
actually not.
Oh,
You're
okay, cool.
fine. Yeah, you're good, girl. Yeah, I kind of thought the same thing. I was like, okay, so she's got moves. Like, I don't know. I felt kind of weird about that.
I know. I really didn't know. I was like, okay, Elle Kennedy. All right. Well.
Yeah, that was something.
It's just, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I feel like maybe like, so obviously I didn't go to a normal high school.
Yeah, or college.
Fair. But I feel like that maybe these are just things that are more commonly like talked about, known about. And so it was just like something she wanted to explore. And she was
Wait,
like,
is that the first time you've ever heard of that?
no. I have been educated
Okay.
since college and since high school.
Yeah,
But,
it was kind of out of left field considering that she is a virgin too. Like, you didn't expect that.
No.
But honestly, I kind of do because she's a virgin. So,
She's excited about it all.
yeah.
Is that what you're gonna
I think she just kind of has reached a point in her life and she's in college now and she's just kind of like, okay,
Let's
like,
go.
yep. Yeah.
Living life. Okay. Anyway.
Moving on.
And then my next favorite part was, and this might be jumping ahead. Do you have anything?
No, you're good.
Was when he called into the radio show to publicly declare his love.
Yeah.
I love a grand gesture.
I was embarrassed.
I mean, oh, can you imagine how secondhand embarrassed Molly would have been?
Oh my God. Molly wouldn't have made it.
I
like,
think she's read these books. I want to
no,
know what
she
yeah.
hasn't.
Oh, she probably would hate that I said that.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see her on Friday.
No, don't tell her.
Molly
I
gets
said that.
embarrassed. Molly can't listen to the song Wood by Taylor Swift. She gets so embarrassed. Just for anyone who doesn't know Molly, that kind of puts things into perspective.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I'm going to ask her about those.
So anyway.
I like when she decides to go on a date with Morris
Yeah.
to the frat party and
Which he
Logan
seems
is
kinda
there.
Cool.
Like, I loved that whole interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly Morris is not the guy for her. Like,
No.
he sat down to play video games.
At a party.
Yucky.
But okay, and then the fact that him and Logan, like, Logan went over
They're
to,
like friends now.
Yeah, Logan went over to his dorm room like, hey man, like, I just need you to know, like, I'm going after
I'm declaring
her.
my intentions.
Yeah,
is what
yeah.
he said.
Like, it's like you can keep doing what you're doing, but just so you know, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, just so you know.
These
And
boys
then-
are so territorial. It's like, it's so college though. Like, that
Yeah.
is such a college
But I
boy.
love that he at least like was upfront about it.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
and then
he
they
was.
ended up
And then
staying
Morris
till like
was like,
what,
yeah,
3
that's
or 4
fine.
a.m. playing video games
Yeah,
all
and then
night
they were
with
like
him.
hanging out on the
And
regular.
Morris is like, hey, she's yours. You're cool.
So wild.
Okay.
Boys are so different than girls.
Yeah. And not enough backstabbing.
No. And then the list that she
Oh my gosh. And
sent him.
The couch pose.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, I would never have asked that, but I mean, that was
Well,
kind of
I
genius.
think she was just trying to make him feel silly.
Mm-hmm.
And then she got the picture and she was like, oh.
Kind of need my vibrator.
Yeah. Yeah, that is what she said. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
And then all of his guy friends were like hyping him up, like, dude, you need to be a model.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my
okay.
God.
That is something like, yes, like a good guy friend is, of course.
Yeah, he does have good, like, they're non-toxic to
Yeah.
each other. Like, they
Mhm.
have a pretty healthy relationship.
And they were all like so supportive of this list. And I feel like I don't know, I feel like most guys would have been like,
What are
"Dude,
you
you're
doing?
So, like,
Yeah.
dude, I was about to say something bad, but like, dude, that's so like,
This is
can't think of another word.
excessive, or like, is
Yeah,
it really
like-
worth it?
yeah,
Or,
like,
and they
you're
were like helping him find
crazy.
words that rhyme for the
The poem.
the poem. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that was cute.
Any other notes?
No, not really.
So do you want to know what happens in the epilogue?
Yeah, tell me the epilogue.
Okay. So basically it was Hannah and Grace. I don't know how many, like a year or two later, but basically it was their first time in like the family friends like box at the Bruins game.
Oh.
Apparently they had been avoiding it. They had been hanging out like in just like the stands or whatever because they were too anxious to like
Why?
go. I don't know. Like they were too anxious. Like they didn't feel like, because they were like just girlfriends. Like they didn't feel like they like were, you know.
They weren't wags.
Yeah. So they went in there and then they were like all like giddy and like giggling to themselves. Like when people weren't looking, they were like, oh my gosh, look at this. Oh my gosh, can you believe this? Like, which I'm sure that is such an experience. Like, can you imagine like having like food and drink and like everything you need at this like fancy, like, I mean, I'm just like imagining what Taylor Swift probably is experiencing at Travis's games.
Yeah.
And basically I envisioned them experiencing that for the first time.
Yeah,
and I was like, that sounds amazing.
A box at a game, any game.
I want to be a part of that.
It's such a different experience.
Have you been in one?
Momentarily, yeah, just for a little bit.
For like what game? Or, like what was the set? I want to know.
A Chiefs game.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
Cool. I want to do that.
It's pretty cool.
All right.
Anyway. Okay, any more thoughts? I liked this book. I will just say that. Like, I liked the first one better.
You did?
Yeah, I think I just liked the characters better. Like, I think I related more to the characters in the first book.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know why. Or maybe I didn't relate more. Maybe I like Garrett. I think I just like Garrett better than Logan.
Yeah, Garrett was like not a better person, but
he seemed to have more depth to him. And maybe that's not necessarily true, but I feel like
Logan grew.
Yeah.
To where Garrett, I feel like already was kind of an established man.
He was, and he was just judged.
Yes. To where Logan, he kind of gives more of, which I think this is his character. He gives more of the cocky college playboy.
Yeah. Which
isn't always super appealing, but it's like, I feel like that's kind of like a lot of guys though, is like when they know, they know.
Yeah.
To be a cliche.
You're right. But he did grow. But Garrett was already grown. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's why I liked him a little bit more.
Maybe just more into the grown.
Do you know who the next book is about?
Okay, so I thought this one was about Allie. But actually, there was... I do think... sorry. The next book is about Allie.
Okay.
Because there was a line towards the end of this book about how her and her boyfriend were going through another rough patch.
Oh.
Because they're like constantly breaking up and getting back together. Because like they bring out the best in each other, but they always bring out the worst in each other. Because I know one of these books is about Allie.
Okay, so maybe it is the third one.
Maybe it's
because she really wasn't in this book at all. I liked at the end we got more of like Wellesley.
Yeah, they still like kind of brought her back in.
Yeah, that was good.
She's fun.
Okay, overall it was good. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm excited for the next one.
We'll read the next one. Probably we're not doing it next week.
No, we need a break. We also have other things that we're like wanting to get back into.
Yeah,
like
we have other things we want to do.
So
I miss my Throne of Glass characters.
I was like, I know
so
you're waiting.
much. I miss them so much. It makes me.
I'm like, you can keep waiting.
My heart hurts when I think about them.
I will say the tandem read was probably one of my favorites.
Really?
Like the tandem read and like the character development and like all the stuff that was like happening during that time. Probably one of my favorites. But also, if you wanted to wait, I'm good.
I saw some girl like basically take apart both books and then put them
and like bind them together
in a tandem read book, and it was like 2 volumes, but it was in order, and I was like, I need that, and then it was like $100, and I said, I can't do that. I can't afford it. Plus, it was leather, like blue leather bound, and I didn't want it blue. Like I want it. This doesn't match the rest of the colors. You don't. Oh yeah. Like a bright blue.
They're all different colors.
No, it wouldn't fit. I couldn't do it. Not for $100 either.
Well, that's fair.
Tyler's like, just do it yourself. I'm like, you know nothing about books.
Okay, but to be fair, I have, ever since I've seen like people like binding them, it kind of hurt my soul a little bit to rip the, but I want to learn how to bind a book. Like
it looks like very skillful though. Yeah. I don't think it's something you can just do. Okay, Kylie's up for a challenge.
Have you met me? All right, the sauce. It's
The main sauce. Brimstone, in case you haven't been following along. That's the main sauce.
Chapter 33 through 42.
We're getting so close to the end.
To last.
Shit is flying everywhere. All right. I did kind of notes chapter by chapter again. So
yeah, I have most chapters.
All right, let's do it. Chapter 33, super short. This is the letter in the book. Basically, little recap. Sarah gets the book and is like, his mom is basically like, don't give Fisher the book. It's only for you when you find it. She finds the book. What does she do? Immediately hands it over to Fisher. What did I say? You dumb girl. Don't do that.
I don't think you said it like that.
I pretty much did. I rode pretty hard. And I was like, and then I said, well, thank goodness Fisher gave it back. Like, he read something and then he immediately gave back. I'm like, at least one of them's smart.
No, it's actually just Adina. She knew everything.
I know, but I was just thinking, like, because I'm the main character and the main character is me. And then, so we like wrap it, you know, stop reading, come in here, film the podcast. I say some dumb stuff and then I leave and I go home and I like open the book and I read this chapter and it's literally just one little letter from Adina. And
you're literally experiencing what Sarah's experiencing when she has to read Adina's book part by part.
We'll get into that later. And I'm sitting there thinking like, well, I would have failed. I would have failed this test because I wouldn't have given it to him. I am all about following the rules. I know.
Wow.
I'm a rule follower and she didn't follow the rules. And then I would have felt so dumb.
Does love not ever conquer? Like
reading
rules?
That letter. Also, no, it doesn't. Can we also like,
Tyler, I hope he knows that.
He's fine. Can we also appreciate the fact that this letter was written so beautifully? Like the end of it where it's like, I love you. I'm so proud of you. Now give her back the book.
Yeah.
I'm just like, she's not even a character in this book really. And I love her.
She's such a small
I'm so sad we missed out on her.
She's like such a small character, but yet such a huge impact.
So big. Yeah. Love it. So I felt really dumb and I've been embarrassed to come back and talk about that all week.
That's funny.
Okay, chapter 34. Oh my gosh, this was a crazy one. Archer is taken by the feeder.
No, it's like Archer.
So sad.
Like, my buddy.
She grabs the null blade. I'm like, girl, you got to pay more attention to that.
Also, what was I going to do? Actually, to be honest, when she threw it in my head, I was like, this is going to be the cure. And then I was like, nope.
Oh, interesting. No, I knew it was bad news. And I knew that's what she picked up because you read it as like, she says, I grabbed the closest weapon towards me. I'm like, okay, well, clearly she grabbed the null blade.
Yeah.
And that's not going to go over well.
And then she threw it and it like absorbed into them. And it
gave
wasn't
him
the
more
cure.
Power.
Well, and then it wasn't the cure. I was like, crap. Now they're not going to be able to figure out what the null blade even is because now it's inside this thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, great. Now they have nothing. Because this is, say the king's name. Belicon's thing. Like, he has these null blades.
Yeah, he's created
They're figuring them out. They're making everybody feel uneasy. They don't know. So whenever it absorbed into the feeder, I thought the same thing. Like, well, we're screwed because now we can't even study this. But
yeah, it made it like double in size almost, or like just like get bulkier, bigger, like
yeah, it just gave him a bunch of power. And then
it was different from like when he absorbed like the power of like the other fae.
Yeah. But it still disappeared into him, which was very strange. Mostly because after he was then destroyed, he like burned away whenever he bit into Archer. And the brimstone we found out that's what that is.
Yeah, that keeps Archer and all the other fire sprites alive. It's basically like their version of blood, however they don't ever make more of it.
Yeah, it's finite.
Yeah.
Which is really unfortunate.
Of course it is.
But I thought it was so crazy that the null blade, after he like melted and then turned into ash, the null blade was still there.
Yeah, it was still existed inside of them. Like it was.
No, it was the only thing left.
Well,
is
I know,
what
but
it
was
said.
like it had just existed inside of him that whole time until he died, and then it was just there. Also, it never talked about anybody picking it up.
I'm sure they did. Right? They wouldn't have left it out there.
I don't know, because they didn't say that anybody
Yeah,
picked
and
it
they're
up.
always like, it makes
So that
them
was
feel
like
weird.
my biggest flaw.
I'm sure
I
they
was
did. I'm sure they
stuck on
did.
that. No. I was stuck on that for a hot minute, and
No,
I still am, because to this point, nobody has it. They haven't
No, I
stated.
think they do. I think they have it. It's fine. Let it go. It'll be okay.
You don't know this.
We have to assume that they picked it up. But it makes me super nervous for going forward, because how the heck are they going to destroy these things? And if that army has a ton of them, what are they going to do? I don't know. That makes me nervous.
The
Null Blade in general makes me nervous, that they don't know enough about it. They don't know how to get rid of it, because these Fae have been alive for thousands of years and they've never seen anything like this before.
It is weird.
It's like doomsday.
There's a lot of weird things, though, that I feel like, which I'm sure at the end will all make sense, but there's a lot of things that are like kind of.
Will
like
it though? How many books
questioning.
are in this series? We don't know.
I don't know yet.
That's also nerve-wracking.
We know there's a third one coming. But
Chapter 35. This is more just about, we find out that the brimstone, they kind of go into it, is the blood and it's finite, and if they want to have a new fire sprite, they all have to come together, yada yada yada. We figure all that out.
The only way Archer survived it was because all the fire sprites like basically gave him a drop of their own to kind of replenish his.
Yes. Yeah. And Carrion's like, wait, so you guys don't have sex?
Of course he's worried about that.
And he's like, huh. I love him so much. Okay,
So
and then we also get the
So on
story
track.
of his father with the snake creature and the love potion.
Yes, that was interesting detail.
Yeah. It was kind of a fun little story, because we don't know a whole lot about either one of his parents, really. So,
No.
and I love how Saris was like, so did the love potion work? And he's like, of course not.
Of course not, you sweet thing.
Yes, like, you're so cute. No.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Love potions don't work. I thought that was sweet.
Only in Harry Potter.
Does it really work in Harry Potter? Only for like a little bit though.
It like wears off eventually.
Yeah, and they smell like whatever it is that they love. I think that's so cute.
Yeah.
She smells like toothpaste and freshly cut grass.
So weird.
Oh, it's sweet. Okay.
Of all the things to smell, though, I'm like, would I want to smell that?
But that's what she smells, because that reminds her of Ron.
I know. He's like...
Don't ruin it for me.
Okay. Moving on.
36.
Adina's
This is when,
book.
Hayden wakes up,
Mm-hmm.
and he's being a little bitch.
Oh
That was my
gosh.
note that I have. We're going to
I
have to
was
put
like,
explicit on this episode
how?
in the YouTube
Yeah, especially if you leave in
description.
the part where I hit my head, because I don't think you get to hear it, but I definitely mouthed it.
Well, he is. He's acting so annoying.
I just didn't understand, and it kind of goes later on into the fact that he basically just doesn't trust Saris. He's believing what Madra was like painting.
Yeah, he's kind of been a letdown, a little bit of a brother.
I'm just like, what is going on? Like,
But
I get it. You have to have a character and maybe he's gonna have some grand character development. I feel like that
He probably
they're
will.
setting him up for that maybe. But
And I get that this is so new to him. But to be fair, it was new to Saris too.
Yeah.
But I think Saris is also coming to a place of realizing, like, he's not just young and naive. I did him a disservice
She protected
by
him too
protecting
much.
him. Yeah, and doing everything for him and not letting him know that we were struggling when, like, clearly they were struggling.
She was a great sister,
She
older
was.
sister, but to a fault.
Yeah. So that's why he's not able to, like, wrap his head around things right now either.
Mm-hmm.
So, also so sad to hear about Elroy, like, getting beat up for,
like he's defending Saris's honor essentially,
and people are
just
yeah,
brutalizing him for
that
it.
hurt my heart. I really like him.
I know.
Okay, and then
He's a
the
good guy.
brimstone rune
Yes.
appears again. Saris just out here figuring it out.
Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, just out of nowhere.
And then Ren is missing.
Yeah, and then after that comes about, after she like sees that infected feeder who had Archer and was like kind of comparing how it looked similar to Ren.
Oh yeah.
So this is stressful. I mean, not that I think it's the same, but it is stressful.
I did think it was interesting that the Brimstone rune was wrapped around her Quicksilver rune.
Oh, like they're kind of combined.
Yeah, it said they were
Intertwined.
yes,
or whatever.
yeah. So I'm wondering if that is gonna play some sort of a part. I wonder if they're connected in
like
some sort of a way. Maybe.
Like that. I
don't know. Okay, chapter 37. This was just straight spice. My one note here, because I couldn't bear to write anything else, is I need to see this dress.
Yeah, dude, I swear I need the Met Gala to display all of the key fantasy gowns created in our wildest dreams in these books.
That would be amazing, but I don't think we're quite there yet in the world.
I don't know why not. I feel like we have like a whole lineup.
Yeah, we do. You're right. But
Like,
I think our community is a little
we have
niche.
a whole roster. Ugh,
Yeah,
no,
I know.
I need it, and then I want to try them all on too.
Whenever she said that, like, I don't remember if it was in this chapter or the end of the last chapter or something, but when they first were talking about the dress, he mentioned her being sewn into it. And as soon as they said that, I was like, I need to see this dress. Because any dress you're getting sewn into.
I did note that, and I was like, interesting. So I was like, the only way this is coming off is he's going to rip it off of her, right?
Well, okay, have you ever seen the movie Grease? With John Travolta?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you know the ending scene where she's wearing the leather pants?
Mm-hmm.
She is, like, sewn into those leather pants. Yeah, it was, like, a big deal. She couldn't really go to the bathroom, so she was trying not to eat or drink.
But
like,
she's
before.
dancing in
She was,
them.
like, in it all day. Yeah.
That would
Fun fact.
That would make me hurt a little
I
bit.
used to love those movies growing up.
I do like that movie.
So if you're looking for a good spice scene, check out chapter 37. There's fashion and spice.
Okay, I have to read my little
Yeah, let's hear
snippet.
your note.
First of all, well, no, we'll come back to that. But no, my note for this chapter was the primal acts of Kingfisher might kill me.
Oh my gosh.
Because literally, like, his watch comment, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah. He was on.
He was on something. And then more tattoos. Like floral tattoos on her thighs, which, okay, that kind of sounds hot. A little bit.
At this point, I just can't.
But I just don't understand why. Like, why? There's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason. And I need to know, Callie.
Yeah. Because that's not happening to, well, they're the only ones that are God-bound mates or whatever.
Yeah,
isn't that what it's called?
Like, yeah, but it's like, is that the reason? Because I don't think that's the reason.
I don't know. I'm just saying we don't have anyone to compare them to.
Yeah. It's so weird.
It's ruining, sometimes it ruins my picture of them because I, like, kind of forget about the tattoos and then they'll bring it up again. Somebody will get another tattoo and then I remember again that they're covered in tattoos. And I'm like, I like tattoos, don't get me wrong, but
there's a point where it's enough.
Yeah, like they've got to be inked out head to toe at this point.
I know. It's like it is hard to envision her with all of these
with
tattoos.
So many. And maybe they're just smaller than what I'm picturing. Maybe I need to scale back a little bit. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, chapter 38, the ball.
The ball. Also, sorry, in chapter 38, I noticed the solar plexus comment.
Thank you. Oh, I forgot to get a count.
Because of you.
Thank you.
But I'm confused by it. Because it said his shirt was unbuttoned to his solar plexus. So, like, is that, like, what does that mean? Is solar
You're
plexus,
the
like,
nurse.
That is not a medical term.
It's not?
No.
I thought it was this whole time.
So is it mean like his belly button, or
you're
is
telling
it
me
mean
that's
his,
not
like,
a medical term?
Not that I'm aware of. Not one that I use in pediatrics.
I thought it was like an anatomical term.
It probably. Should we just Google?
I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just talking about Tal's shirt. It said his shirt was unbuttoned to his solar plexus, and I'm like, is that like his, like, belly button? Is that like further?
I always thought it was like in their wrist or something, but now I'm realizing that was very wrong.
In the wrist?
And I've read it so many times. Okay, the solar plexus
radius and like the old
celiac plexus is a complex network of nerves behind the stomach, acting as a major communication hub for abdominal organs,
so like
managing functions like digestion, blood pressure, and connecting to the brain. Well, it looks up higher. Like, it looks like it's more like in the chest area. Oh, it's named for its sun-like radiating nerves. When hit, causes that wind knocked out feeling.
So like your like under your rib cage.
Yes. Yeah. Like right here.
Yeah. You're.
Why are they talking about that so much?
I don't know.
Why did I think it was in my rib? Why did I think it was here?
I don't know. It's cute. That's cute.
Oh god, it's been a long time since I've taken an anatomy class. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna get a count. I need to make a reminder for that. I'm glad you recognized it. Now you can jump on board.
I've been looking for it ever since you've like.
It's everywhere. What do you mean?
I just it was just like one of those things that it's just like and moving on. And
I can't be the only one that is fixated on this. Okay, chapter 38. So this is the ball. Tal does the disavowing, which, okay, thought it was going to be way more dramatic than that. He was basically like, I am Taladaius, and I release her of my blood. And that was the end. And I was like, and then she throws up, and I'm like, that's it? You could have done that literally any other time.
The way that they were talking about this, the way that he was, I'm taking back my blood. Like, it's mine, and I'm taking it back because, like, I'm not going to be, like, connected to you anymore. I really was just waiting for him to go over there and drink it. Like, after she threw it back up, I was like, he's going to drink it. He's going to have to drink it.
Oh, my gosh, that would have been revolting. I'm so glad he didn't do that, and I'm so glad I didn't have that thought.
But I just, in my mind, like, he's taking it back. So how is he going to take it back?
He's taking it back. He doesn't need to put it back in his body.
That's what I was, like, fully prepared for. And then it didn't happen, and I was like, huh.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, my God. That's crazy.
This is where my brain works.
Oh, my gosh. That would have been disgusting. I did think it was interesting how they used that as, like, a punishment, how Malcolm used to dishonor people.
And so then I was, like, kind of pissed at him for doing it.
But he didn't do it in a dishonorable way.
He actually did it for her benefit, like, to protect her in the end.
Yeah, but like, even if he would have done it and not made the crazy decisions that he made after that, he still didn't do it in a dishonorable way. Like, they talked about how Malcolm would make people feel like explain. I think it was like a whole scene of, you've done this and like you should be ashamed, and I'm taking this back, like you don't deserve it. Whereas he teed it up in a way of, I don't want to have any sort of control over any of the other Lords of Midnight. And like, this is me proving to you guys.
Not my minion.
Yes, and this is me proving to you that I don't care, and I'm not trying to gain power like that. Yeah. Clearly because he's trying to kill everybody.
Oh my God. That was a heart flip.
There was some foreshadowing in that though, because he says, like, may she be the last monarch that this court ever sees. And whenever I read that, I was like, what is going on? And that made me suspicious of him. And then he said, may she usher in a new era and a new beginning for the people of Sans Wrath, or however you say it. And whenever I read people, I thought something weird is about to happen, because they're not people.
Yeah. That's cool that you picked up on that, because I was not that. I mean, when he said, the way he was saying, like, his whole speech and, like, the whole monarch thing, and then, like, Fisher was getting kind of sketched out about some of it. Like, it felt weird. I felt like he had an angle, but I had no idea what that could be.
I thought it was going to be a lot worse than what it actually was.
I thought he was about to be the bad guy.
I thought so, too.
And so I was really scared.
Yeah. Also, I have to point
closed
out,
the book.
Saris, this girl, like, thank goodness they found this human who can just figure things out on her own, because no one is here to help this girl, okay? We've said that this whole time. She's just out here flying by the seat of her pants, and she's doing a great job.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say Saris answers Fisher in her mind when she's also, like, whispering into the young vampire who had, like, the tray or whatever.
Yeah, he was a low blood.
Yeah, and Fisher's like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? What are you up to? And she's, like, whispering into him, telling him what to do, and then also answering Fisher at the same exact time. And I'm like, this girl's getting good. She's getting good.
Wow.
And
that's
even
impressive.
Fisher was, like, kind of impressed. Like, okay, girl. Like, so I thought that was cool. Okay, lastly in this chapter, Saris, like, sits through everyone petitioning to be the 5th Lord of Midnight. Just sitting there, and she's, like, picking her fingernails, like, already has a plan. And then, of course, she brings out Foley. Of course she brings out
She's
Foley.
not just sitting there. She's propping her feet up on the
yeah, she
on the
is.
one chick. What's her? I forget her name.
It starts with a Z, right?
I think so. I'll probably look it up in the book, but
Oh my gosh, what's her name?
But she's,
Zavana?
like-
It's not. How do you say it?
Zelena? No. So
Zavina. I don't know.
that sounds right. Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah,
I didn't
so
write
good.
it down, so now
So
I'm
good.
like forgetting. But yeah, she like pins her down with she manipulates a candlestick, right?
Mhm.
And it comes up behind her. I'm just picturing this. It comes up, the candlestick like forms into like a claw essentially. Comes up behind this girl, goes around her neck and just pushes her to the ground.
And she's
like,
basically like a
face
tabletop.
first, face first in the ground. This candlestick is like not moving, and she's a vampire. She's strong, and she is unable to move. Like it, like Fisher even said, she's like, even though this girl is like strong, like fighting it, like this candlestick is like on the ground. It ain't moving because it only bends to Saris's will.
Yep.
Like
That's on being an alchemist.
and then she drags a chair over and props her feet up on this girl's back and
so
says,
good.
"Don't move."
She's really coming to her own, and I love to see it.
Oh my gosh.
She's just accepted her fate and rolling with it. Love, but I just felt like whenever she brought Foley out, I'm like, of course.
Yeah,
Why did I
kinda saw
not
that
think
coming.
that? I did not. We talked about it last week, and I was like, I wonder who she's gonna nominate. Like, I have no idea. Of course it's Foley. Of course.
Well, and I mean, obviously, like that was Adina's guidance. Like, Adina
Oh,
said
yeah.
you can only
That's
trust
true.
the gold,
that's
gold
true.
fanged
Yeah.
wolf. Or
Consider
whatever.
a 6th is what she said, I think.
But that
Something
was
like
remember
that.
how she almost left her room without reading the book, and then she's like, "Oh, I gotta read it because it told me to
What
read
if
it."
you just read ahead?
But she's not supposed to.
But what if she did?
Okay, Miss Rule Follower, she's not supposed to.
It's not. Technically, it's bending the rules, but she's gonna read it eventually, and it's to
But
be
it
more
said,
prepared
like,
because
it's
she
gonna-
almost missed something.
Yeah, but it said it's gonna like alter the fate if she doesn't do it as she's supposed to.
Oh,
Like, because if she reads ahead, then it could like she may not follow the steps, appropriately because she's trying to like
because she
avoid this or
have
that.
found something
and
out. Yeah. Okay. All right. Chapter 39.
Foley's the new Lord of Midnight.
Mm-hmm. The dancing of the night is interrupted by all of this vomiting of blood.
Black blood.
And then they're basically, this is when Taladaius basically is like, and this is what I've done. So you can either drink this vial that everybody's passing around and go back to your original state of being a fae,
Mm-hmm.
or you can die. Those are your options.
Was that chapter 40?
No,
was
it was
this all in
chapter 39.
Okay. Well, maybe I mixed up my notes a little bit.
And
yeah.
then he also is basically at his demise. And the chapter ends with his last words, which are, "Tell Everlane I'm sorry."
Yeah, that killed me.
We have got, so, okay.
Because he's the one that she was, they were betrothed to each other.
Mm-hmm.
He left her
For the girl that is the tabletop.
The tabletop, the footstool. But I don't understand why.
We don't know. Because she's a hateful, vindictive
and she didn't
vampire.
even choose him.
And they're
she
not
chose
even
Malcolm.
together.
Like, she went for the power. Like,
she went to Malcolm first, and he followed to be with her.
Yeah,
that's kind of what we are assuming, I guess.
Yeah, but then she chose to be with Malcolm.
Oh, they were together? I didn't catch that.
Yeah, her and Malcolm.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure were a thing.
Yucky.
Because remember there was the whole, like, her, like, remember I think it was, wasn't there a comment about her, like, effing around with daddy kind of thing? Because Malcolm was her creator.
Yeah. I just didn't know if that was, like, literal or just.
I think it was.
Like,
I took it
literally. To get under her skin, you know?
Yeah. No, I took it literally.
Side note, I picture Malcolm as, Twilight?
Yeah.
Okay. The blonde-headed, slick-back vampire.
So the dad?
No, he's in the Volturi.
Oh.
Do you know who I'm talking about? He's like one of the.
So.
I think he's one of the main three. I can't remember.
He's not
or
attractive.
He like works with Jane. I know.
Why would
He's got light blonde hair and it like is slicked back. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's who I picture as Malcolm.
Oh, I thought you were saying like Tal.
No, that's who Malcolm and that vampire, whatever his name is. They're the same people in my mind.
That's fair. That's totally okay.
So if they're going to cast a movie, like somebody reach out to him because he's perfect for Malcolm. Anyway.
Oh, my word.
So is this the love triangle then?
That we've been trying to find?
Yeah. Like Tal.
Everlane. And now, all of a sudden, this girl, like, crap, what's her name?
I don't know how to say it, but it's Zovena. Zovena.
Wait, what chapter? Nope, that's too
I mean, she's in a lot of chapters. She's in chapter 40, for sure. Zovena. Oh, yep. That's right. Zovena. Yep, you're right. It's literally...
I love it.
Okay, so Zovena. Because... Okay, clarify this for me. So Sarah sees Zovena and she has like blue eyes and she looks different. She explains it. So, and then she talks about how Tal dosed her or pulled her back and dosed her. Oh. So he dosed her with the vial. Like he didn't give her an option, right?
Becoming Fae again.
Yeah.
He saved her.
Okay. So that says something right there.
Yeah.
So but that's what I'm saying. And then they've saved Tal.
Yes, and they take Zovena with them. And all of a sudden, she's like kind of confused and nice, seemingly.
I think this is going to be our love triangle. I know you're fighting hard for Ren and Everlane, and maybe that does happen, but like, where have they been this whole book?
My other question is, when Tal said, "Tell Everlane I'm sorry," is that... Because now, this is also jumping a little bit ahead, Tal was like working behind their backs with the witch, Ishabal or whatever.
Isabel?
According to my audiobook, it's Ishabal.
No, I believe you. The moment you said it, I thought, yeah, that's right.
But that just makes sense when you like...
That's Isabel to me.
That's fair. I could understand. But anyway, so when he apologizes, he's like, "Tell Everlane I'm sorry." Mm-hmm. My immediate thought, after kind of like reminiscing on everything that's went down, this complete chaos.
Yeah.
Is he apologizing because he loved her, or is he apologizing because he like somehow like knows like the state that she's currently in and has anything to do with it somehow? I don't know. Like, is there like a way that he could save her? Is the way that he like knows about, like, you know what I'm trying to say? But I know what you're trying to say.
I don't think so. I think he still has.
But she's in this because of the enthrallment that Malcolm or he had her under, right? Because she's never recovered from the venom.
Oh.
So, like, I can't remember, did Malcolm...
Oh, so is that going to affect her? Is she not going to be able to recover from that?
I don't know. Wasn't she enthralled to Malcolm?
Yeah, and he was because he turned
she
her,
was then
kind
part
of.
of his line, and then his entire line, because of the voodoo that they were doing with Ishabal and him, it affected all of Malcolm's line.
But only because they drank the wine. They drank that blood.
The witch's blood.
Yes. And so she never did. So what does that mean for her?
Exactly. Is she
And
just
if
gonna
Tal
be in
would
this
have
state
died
forever of like,
well, if okay, so here's something I don't know. If Malcolm would have died, no, it didn't affect any of his line when he died.
no.
They were all just still alive.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of got passed over to the next oldest one, which is Tal. So if Tal would have died and all
his line gets passed over to the next in line who killed him. So technically,
not
not
you're
passed,
right.
I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, is that
like
only because he was in charge though?
So it wasn't like his like bloodline got passed to Saris, but like since like obviously the leadership got like Dominion, she now rules, right? But
yeah.
But I think Tal being created by Malcolm and then everybody else being created, somehow they used like Malcolm's bloodline who created basically everyone. Wow, this is really deep.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how that would have affected her.
But anyway, so it made me question, like, was he apologizing because he loved her and he wanted to say, like,
or is
goodbye?
he apologizing because of how this affects her going forward?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a really good question. And we will know the answer to that hopefully next week.
Next episode.
Yeah, I don't know. That there's so many, like, moving parts to this story. That's what makes it so good. Like, this is going to be a good reread. I think we're going to catch so much.
It's going to be an even better movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hopefully. Oh, God.
It's going to have to be multiple movies, though. Alget is a witch. She's back to a witch.
Yeah, and Kingfisher's terrified of her.
He's like, don't go looking for her. She's fine. If you thought she was scary as a vampire,
he
she's
almost acted like he
as a
wanted to
witch.
go try to find her and kill her. Or I don't know. That's kind of how I like. But then she disappeared, and then they all got hightailed it out of there.
Yeah, they got out of there, which was a good thing.
I was like, were they getting out because of her?
I don't think so. I think they were leaving because they needed to leave. Like, it was chaos.
Yeah.
There was a line I feel like that I read, and now I can't remember. Somebody was talking to Tal, like, look around. You thought that they were all going to choose to revert back to their form, and look, they're all deciding to.
Foley was telling this to Tal.
Burn for their sins, basically. Like they don't.
Foley was like telling Tal, like, you know, like, yes, like you may have had to do a bunch of horrible things because Malcolm made you, but that isn't who you are at your core. The people who are truly bad at their core are willing to die because they would rather be that person than be anything else.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, he was basically calling him out that he was wrong.
Like Tal, you're not a bad person.
And also you misjudged a lot of these people too. And that was not fair for you to put them in this position. Yeah.
Yeah, that whole...
That's kind of a state your case. Okay.
We'll come back. We're coming back to this because it's deep. It's a lot.
There's so much to dissect. Okay, keep moving. Chapter 41. Oh, I have to say, every main character, any love interest, especially the women, it seems to be more the women, females, whatever, they need to take note, okay? Fisher says he's talking to her, and they're having this kind of debate.
In chapter 41?
Yes.
Which is in a dream again. They're dreaming.
What?
What, you didn't catch on that? Because she was like, we were so tired that I couldn't imagine possibly dreaming, and that here we are now back at... You didn't catch that?
Oh, my God.
So they're in each other's dreams again. Anyway, continue. It's still relevant. Sorry.
Okay. He says, "Let my love be equal to yours." And
I
I'm
apparently
like,
missed that part.
what? What are they? Okay, remind me. What are they fighting about? They're arguing about something.
Oh, because she was. Is it the part? So she was saying that like she felt like, because he would always lay out dresses for her, right? And she felt like he was trying to feminize her and like make her more soft. And he's like, no, you can wear leathers every day. You can fight every day. I'm never going to take that from you.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. And I don't remember reading that either. So,
but But basically, I thought it was really sweet because he told her, he's like, but I'm trying to like show you that you're allowed to like slip into this feminine role if you want to, because I'm here now. You're not on your own anymore. Anyway, it was like sweet, but also I'm like, no, she's a bad bitch. Don't do that to her. Anyway,
what was he? I'm like stuck on this. Do you have your book?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, in this chapter, we find out that Carrion is researching some winter court histories.
Yeah, he's basically got a greenhouse in his room too.
And he can grow flowers.
So cute.
He's so precious.
He just talks and the flowers like,
you highlight your book?
Occasionally.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't a lot of people?
Okay.
At least I know dog ear my corners.
Oh yeah, and the warriors came. This is when the warriors showed up. I do dog ear.
Yeah, they all like. I thought they were about to like take the house down. I was like, oh my gosh, they're turning on them.
Yeah, they thought they were
the infected feeders.
Yes.
But yeah, I loved Carrion. Well, and then Carrion like came into the middle of some like serious conversation with like clippers in his mouth because he was trying to get a little clipping of a plant.
And he always has dirt all over him. Like, I love this new look for him.
Turns out he's just a little gardener in his room, and he's got a whole entire greenhouse going on.
Yeah, I know. I love it. It's like the windows are all foggy and everything.
It's literally a little greenhouse. And then he's got Onyx. Onyx has a little, basically a den. Like, he's basically created a den in his wardrobe for Onyx. Onyx.
Yeah,
is
I know, it's
chilling.
precious, but she gets mad because she thinks that he locked her in there. Okay, so basically they're talking about her dying, or not dying, but taking if she would have taken the vial, then they were talking about the idea of maybe her returning back to her human state. And she was like, what if I would have returned back to my human state? And he's like, okay, then you would have been a human. And she's like, yeah, and then I would have gotten old and died. And he's like, okay, you would have gotten old and died. And she was like thinking through it. And he's like, I would have gone with you. And she's like, you can't do that. And he's like, Saris, like, you wouldn't want to live without me. Like, let me not live without you. Like, let my love be equal to yours. And whenever he said that, I'm like, thank you. Thank you, Callie Hart, for finally writing something and putting it into words that every character needs to understand. Because even in our silly little romance, like The Deal.
Oh, yeah.
Was that the first one? Yeah, The Deal. And it's like, she tries to just solve the problem like with his dad and like not share anything that's going on, and it's like, that's not fair. Like, you should be honest. You should allow his love. Like, if you are willing to break up with him, that's like you saying that I love him so much, I'm willing to break up with him because I love you so much and I want the best for you. Like, you owe it to him to also have the opportunity to love you just as much as you love him. And Kingfisher said it perfectly.
Let my love be equal to yours.
Yes. Everyone needs to take notes.
Oh.
Okay, that's all I have for chapter 41. 42?
Lorith is back. And raging at Ishabal. He's
Isabel.
like, what?
Isabel.
He's like seething, holding back. I told you so. I told you so.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
Yeah.
They literally said, now is not the time.
But he couldn't help himself.
Yeah.
Also, the Hazrak. Hazrak?
Yeah. So they're saying, like, the rot is going to be here in, like, 12 hours. And it's like, crap. And so then they're like, Saris went and grabbed the book. She read it, and it didn't really give her any instruction. Because she said, it said you can't read further until you get to, like, the white.
Yeah, go to the cliffs.
The cliffs
yeah.
or the white cliffs or something. So then they're like, oh, well, I guess that's where we're going. So they're going to transport everybody there. Then she goes out, talks to Hayden. Hayden's like, having a change of heart. He's like, you know what? I'm sorry I didn't trust you. I'm going to find my place here. Like, I want to be here.
Finally, we're 80% into the book.
I'm going to figure it out. So he's willing to figure it out. And then the Hazarax shows up. Apparently, he's the one that gave Saris the rune that saved Tal, which we didn't touch on the fact that Tal almost burned the place down and opened the gates to the demons. We forgot to touch on that.
He did that.
That was a huge thing anyway.
But it was only because he was supposed to die.
Yeah.
That wasn't really his fault.
No.
That was the fact that they were trying to save him.
Yeah. Anyway, so the Hazarak is the one that blessed or gifted Saris with this rune that cured Foley.
And also, yeah. And also he said this line, like, an apology as for what is to come. Like, he apologized for.
Yeah.
And
so it's like
like,
he's kind of, he's not an oracle, but he's somehow kind of seen
he's
into
connected.
Saris's future.
He's connected into this way more. And
he also gave Saris a ring to give to Foley. Which I thought he already had a ring because he technically was Lord of Midnight, but maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, so he gave Saris a ring that apparently Foley needs. And
he meant his name, his whole thing with the name. Like, that first rune, it like says something and she doesn't know what it says. And then he like finished the rune by giving her the other half or something. And then it said the name that she knew. And so she was like.
Well, it wasn't a name that she knew.
I thought it was like the second one was like the Hazarak name. And she was like.
Well, it's his name. It's what he truly is, because.
The first one. Yeah. Because that's when it was brought up. Because that's when she realizes it. Because he gives her like the second half.
Oh.
And then she's like, oh, so.
You're not actually a Hazarax. You're whatever this is. But
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
So tell me, are you ever going to tell me? And he's like, why would I when you're so close to figuring it out? And I'm just like.
Is this my new favorite character?
I don't know. What did I say? He's going to be like the Suriel.
You're right.
And he is.
Yeah. No,
he's growing on me.
Yeah, I'm excited to. If he dies, though.
He's not going to die. He's not.
My question.
I think Lorith is going to die.
But I don't feel like that would be as emotionally impacting.
You don't think so? Maybe not at this point.
But it's like one of those things where, yeah, would I hate to see it? Of course, he's cool. Like he's had some cool banter with Saris. They've had some good times.
I don't even know that anyone's gonna die in this book.
Maybe not.
I think maybe it'll be the next one.
Why are we all so like we're all Rebecca Yarrows has forever
traumatized us
and traumatized us. We're all like gripping the seat of
waiting to see until someone's gonna die.
We're just like yeah, we're not well. Anyway, that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much Brimstone as we know it. Moving into State Your Case, which is also Brimstone related. We're going to talk about Tal and his big old decision he decided to make.
Like, oh my, I just like that just like wrecked me for one, because I'm like, I hate that he is so messed up about the things that he's done that apparently like weren't really entirely his decision.
He is a tortured poet. Like, he is so
true.
Just stuck, and I think he's been stuck for a very long time in a very negative mental state, and really no way out of it.
He's probably like, how long has he been planning this like mass genocide of all of the like
he has probably come up with so many different solutions, like so many different narratives of different ways that this could have gone. So it doesn't surprise me. I just think he's so tortured, and he hasn't had anyone that he could confide in for 1,000 years.
Yeah, I don't even know, honestly, but a long time.
I just feel bad for him. I like him. I don't know why I like him, but I do.
Oh, I do like him. I do like him a lot. Part of me like feels like he took the wimpy ass like route out.
Maybe.
But at the same time, like, you're right. He's tortured. Like, he physically and like mentally has literally been tortured by Malcolm.
I just think he's in this state of like psychosis where he just is his view of like reality is so warped, and he just to the point where he thinks that everyone is better off if he dies and everybody that is a vampire dies. That is a crazy mental state to be in.
Yeah.
It just is.
And then at this point, like, sure, Saris has saved him, but we really don't know, like, is he going to be okay? He was having all those seizures.
Barely. They saved him and almost killed everybody. And that's on, like, not knowing what you don't know.
Yeah.
Of course, But come on. Of course, that tattoo on his back that they saw was just not a random tattoo. Have we even heard about any tattoo artists that are vampires? No, we haven't. So where did that come from?
Yeah, and the fact that, like, Fisher knew him so well from, like, being in the maze and, like, all this stuff, and then, like, saw that and was like, that's odd. But then also the fact that Fisher's old enough, he knows the witches.
He knows better.
What, like, goes on. And he didn't see all those knots and think, oh, this is odd. This looks
He should have known better.
Familiar.
That's on Fisher. That was on Fisher.
Anyway.
For not catching on.
Yeah.
Fisher's not focused right now.
Oh, no. He was focused on other things, which leads me to my next state your case.
Oh, there's 2 today.
I like Kingfisher. We know this.
Yeah.
But he's kind of teetering on a nerve of mine.
Okay.
Mostly in this, like, just recently in this book, like in this section of like these chapters in this last that we read, like in these last few chapters. Chapter 39. Also, I think this is. So obviously chapter 37, they had their moment in the bedroom, right? Like, he was very primal and, like, had his little way and said that, you know, the thing. Anyway, but then in chapter 39, like, this dude is, like, insatiable and kind of, like, I don't know, like, I'm kind of like anything she does, like, I don't know if it's the way Callie's writing it or what, but I feel like I'm just constantly, it's like, oh, she stands up for herself. Oh, I'm hot, you know, like, I'm bothered. But then it's like, or she, like, does anything remotely queenly and he's like, oh, I need to, like, get that. Like, and I'm just like, okay, you can be, like, in awe of, like,
you can be infatuated without being turned on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, like, kind of too much. Like, it's kind of making me, like, oh.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Like, part of me is like, okay, sure, I love, like, a dominant male character. Like, I do. But then also there's a part of me that it's like, you know what I'm trying to...
Yeah, because it can kind of take away from her moments, because the moments that you're talking about is her, like bending someone with a candlestick on the ground. Like, and, like, what is he getting out of that? Like, oh, that's so hot. As opposed to being, like, appreciating her for what she is, like, in this, like, source of power.
Yeah, and the fact that she's just, like, stepping into this role so flawlessly.
With no help.
Like, she hasn't been coached. She hasn't grown up for this. Which... Anyway, that's the whole other thing. But, like, she is, like, stepping in this role. She's being, like, what she needs to be. Mm-hmm. She's being smart.
She's doing a great job.
And witty and, like, resilient. And yet he's just like, oh, I'm so turned on right now. And I'm like, can you chill?
Or can you just appreciate her and everything that she's doing, not in a sexual sense?
I know. And it's, like, part of me is like, okay, sure. That's like, attractive. I think it definitely leans into the fact that, like, when you're confident, like, you are more attractive.
Yeah.
But I just, like,
I didn't notice that before, but now that you say that, you're right. It does seem like anytime he's appreciating her, it is more in that sort of a sense as opposed to just appreciating her or acknowledging her. At least lately,
it feels like he's constantly turned on by, like, her power and her, like... display of, like, putting people in their place,
which is fine, but I get what you're saying.
Their own.
Yeah, I mean, coming from you, that's a big deal. Like, I'm already kind of on the Kingfisher thing, you know.
Like, I still like him, but I will say these last few chapters, I was kind of like, all right, I need you to tone it down a little.
I like him. I just have gotten to a point in this book where I feel like she's outgrown him, and she's grown a lot and he hasn't grown. That's kind of how I feel. So I'm just like, they're great together. Yeah, that's fine. But I don't love him. I'm not, like, thinking about Kingfisher. And he's definitely not in my top list.
Well, that makes me a little sad.
I know it does. Anyway, but
there's that.
To each their own. Okay.
News?
Yeah, let's go over some news.
So I saw a snippet from a podcast interview that Rebecca Yarrows did with the Book Hook podcast.
Yes.
It was on December 12th.
Yeah.
And I just was like, so I have seen other comments that Rebecca's made about how like taxing, maybe like Iron Flame, but like mostly Onyx Storm.
Yeah.
Like was for her.
Emotionally. Yeah.
But this one I felt like was like the most raw interview as far as like her kind of going into that, or at least most.
Yeah,
like,
she had a snippet where she basically explained how the pressure of her books being so big and people having such strong opinions and they have strong opinions because they love them so much, which is a good thing, but it puts a lot of pressure on her to then write these books because she doesn't want to disappoint anyone, and as she's writing she's constantly worried about like if anyone's gonna like this, or like is this the way that they want the readers,
which obviously
just
that
all
is an
these
impossible
things.
standard to please everyone.
Impossible. And you can't be in that headspace to write a book the way that she's trying to write a book. So she said in the snippet, like, the only way I got through Onyx Storm was because my husband and like my daughter, sister, oh yeah, wouldn't leave me alone. And then she said that she turned the book in and she just like sobbed immediately and just felt all of this because of all of the pressure. And
it just broke my heart because it's like obviously us like doing this podcast, we can be very critical, and it's like truly out of love for like these characters. And it's like kind of like I would kind of explain it to like when we watched the movie versus like the book that we read with the Housemaid. I loved them both and I appreciated them both for their differences. I think they were both done really well, and I think that like a lot of really great authors, even though I may not like how something ends or who dies or this or that, like you still appreciate the book in general.
Well, I think the point of a book is to make you feel something. And so even in a book that I'm like mad about or that I hate, like I still secretly love the book because it made me feel all of these things, and that's what makes a good book. And I understand, like, if I was a writer, I understand how that is daunting to jump into for sure. And I cannot even imagine having
just that interview
so much respect for all of them.
Such a different light for me.
Yes.
Because it's like, I feel like I am already sensitive and I do hold back some of the things that I want to say because I'm like, not that they're going to see
they're not going to see this and they're not going to hear it, so let it fly.
I always get worried. I'm like, what if somebody sees this and like is offended? But at the same time,
I know, but I just feel like that's part of being a writer is you have to understand that like if you're making something that people love, that's amazing, and if you're making something that people hate, that's amazing because you've made them feel something, and that's the whole point of writing. Like, and that's how you've written something good, even if everybody hates it. Like I think it's arguably harder probably to write something that somebody like hates with a passion than to just enjoy and love, like, cause if something's sparking debate, like
it's easy to write a
like feel good
2 or 3, I don't know, like I was gonna say like a 3 or 3.5 star review. It's hard to write a 1 or a 5-star review.
Yeah.
And I feel like
she's not gonna let us, like, that's the thing, Rebecca, if you're listening to this. You are not going to let us down. No. Like, there's no way. Like,
we're already so invested.
Anything could happen, and we want it to happen. Like, we're here for it. Like, whenever she said Xaden's villain era, like...
Oh, sign me up.
Am I sad? Yes. Am I so excited? Yes. Like, am I nervous? 100%.
I was going to say the sad, I'm not feeling the nervous 100%.
Oh, I'm sad. I'm a little sad because that means they won't be together.
I guess that's true.
But maybe we'll get another love story out of it, too, somewhere else.
But I thought we were getting sex dreams.
Oh, yeah, maybe we'll get those, too.
Or
I don't know. It's exciting. Like,
I don't know.
However she decides to take it is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. It's going to be so much fun to continue the series. Like, the first one, I feel like, is the hardest. Like, you have us hooked. The first book got everyone hooked. We're in it now.
Yeah.
So take us back.
You can do no wrong at this point.
Exactly.
But at the same time, it's like, I understand you need a break, you need rest. so that you can do the absolute
She's
best.
taking a lot of rest, though.
Yeah, so that you can do, like, your absolute best for us, and we appreciate that.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's like, you got us hooked on book 1. We're here for you. We're here for it.
Like, we love it.
So just give it to us.
But it was kind of sad to hear her talk about that.
I know. It definitely put me in my feels. Anyway.
Okay. And then the other thing I saw was the Plated Prisoner series is becoming a TV show. But I did some more research into it, and I guess that was announced, like, in March or something.
Really?
But I think there was
I
just,
didn't
like,
know about it, though.
later, I think there was some, I don't know if they named a showrunner. I think that's what I read. They named a showrunner, which I didn't recognize the name, so I don't know. I think that just means there's been movement.
Yeah.
That's what the announcement was, is that there was, like, more development.
I haven't read those.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm really excited.
So we need to add that to our list. Add it.
Okay, also for Add It or Scratch It, I audiobooked The Silent Patient this week.
Yes, it's been on my list for a minute.
It's so good. I feel like I saw it being made into, like, a movie or a TV show. I don't remember.
I feel like that sounds right. I don't quote me on it.
Well, it was good. It's more of, like, a Freida McFadden vibe of a thriller.
So when I
with a
first
plot
heard
twist.
of it, I just thought it was hers. But
It's not. It's not written in her style. Like, I think it's a little bit more complex, maybe, than, like, it wasn't as easy. If I were to read it, it wouldn't be, like, as easy or as quick of a read. But it was good. It was...
Is it just a thriller?
It's not even really that much of a thriller. It's more just, like, a plot twist. Yeah, there's, like, a couple of plot twists, which I feel like I kind of figured out. So now I want you to kind of read it and let me know, like, your thoughts when you're reading it. If you, like, if you figure it out, like, at a certain point, kind of what's going on.
So were you right then?
Yeah, I was right.
Oh, okay. I like that.
I love that, though. But I've read a lot of books like that, so I've had practice. So I would definitely...
I read a lot of Nancy Drew as a kid, so I
feel like
I've had some practice.
Okay, so you have a resume. So I would definitely add that, like, especially for audiobook. It was such an easy audiobook. Okay. The other thing I want to add is it The God of the Woods?
The one that Taylor was listening to in the Yarrows documentary?
So many moons ago, I tried to audiobook that, and I think maybe I just had my speed turned up too high. I'm not sure. I could not follow it because it jumps from POVs.
Okay.
And so I kept getting really confused. And it also, I think it jumps time
I had never
periods.
heard of that until it started popping up after her.
Oh, that was on my list. I think I audiobooked it like a year, maybe 2 years ago.
What's it about?
Summer camp, something happens, a tragedy. Okay. It's like a murder mystery thing is pretty much what I've gathered. But it was so hard for me to audiobook it. I think my speed was turned up too high, and it does switch POVs.
Yeah.
And so that's hard to follow.
That adds a level of...
You have to really be paying attention, I think, if you're listening to it. But anyway, I put that on my, like, add it list because when I saw the Taylor Swift documentary and she was listening to it, it made me want to read it.
Yeah.
So that was the other thing I had.
As any Swiftie would.
Of course. Anything Taylor Swift related, I will be buying or subscribing.
Subscribing, buying. Yeah, so if you're a Swiftie, you should subscribe because
it's
we're
pretty
right
much
there with you.
We talk about books and we talk about fantasy and then we talk about Taylor Swift and Travi.
Anytime we can throw in a reference, you better believe that was on purpose.
And the Chiefs are moving to Kansas. You didn't see that announcement yesterday?
No. What's in Kansas?
They're building a new stadium. They're leaving Arrowhead. Kansas is taking them.
Jordan told me that this was like a potential like last year, and then
it's been going on for a long time.
And I was like, "You're crazy."
The state of Kansas basically outbid like Missouri for everything, which there's so many different things that play into it. I've read so many articles, but it's really upsetting. And they're moving to Kansas now, like Kansas City, Kansas.
Do we think Travis is gonna retire?
Yeah, it will. It won't happen. They're gonna build the stadium, and I think 2031 will be the first season that they're actually in Kansas. So we'll have them for like 5 more years in Missouri, but they are going to move and they are going to leave the stadium, Arrowhead.
So what's going to happen to Arrowhead?
I don't know what they'll do with it, but they're building like a dome stadium. And I'm sorry, I've been to a lot of NFL games in the last like 2 years of my life for various different reasons. And I didn't realize how amazing Arrowhead and like Kansas City is. Like, have you been to a Kansas City game?
Well,
Everyone
it was
stands.
4 years ago because we went to the Kansas City Cowboys game.
Oh.
And this year was 4 years. And so they were supposed to they played each other again for Thanksgiving.
Uh-huh.
Our plan was when they came back or when they played each other again, we would go to the game. But then they had to have it on Thanksgiving. And so we didn't go. But
everyone stands in Arrowhead. Everyone yells the whole time. There's streamers being thrown. It is like nothing you will ever experience going to Arrowhead. People are crazy. And then the tailgating situation. Like, you can...
See, I don't think we really tailgated
Oh,
when we went.
that is like the best part. You could show up
before they
just
leave,
you two, and we'll go to a game.
We're going to a game, and we're getting a seat right in front of Taylor's booth.
We can try, but she moves booths. So I like to sit on the opposite side. I like to sit on the visitor side, 300 level, 50-yard line, because it's a perfect view of the booth.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I like to do.
Okay.
But the tailgating situation is like everybody tailgates. Like, I have friends that have season tickets, and they get there like, depending on what time the game starts, they'll get there at 6 a.m. It's insane. God. We don't subscribe to that, but we show up later and like reap the benefits. But everybody tailgates. You could show up just you two and walk around the parking lot, and everyone's gonna offer you food. Everyone's gonna be friendly. Everyone's gonna like offer you something to drink. Like,
that sounds
there's
like so much
everybody's
fun.
tailgating in the whole entire parking lot. It's just a giant tailgate. It's
awesome.
so much fun. I've been to many other NFL games. It's not like that. I went to a Bears versus Raiders game this year, actually. Pretty much everyone sat. And I was like, I didn't even know people sat at football games because I had only ever really been to Arrowhead. I'm like, this is so lame. So when I found out they were moving, I was even more upset. But
okay, here's the thing. Yes, they're moving, but also like the fans are going to move with them. So hopefully the environment doesn't change.
It won't. It's the way that Arrowhead is built. It makes it so loud. They're going to do a dome.
Oh, it's going to change.
It changes everything.
Effects.
Yeah. It's not going to be the same.
But it will be a lot nicer on those cold winter days.
Well, I think I've decided that I'm going to be an Eagles fan. I think that's what I decided.
Don't tell him that.
Oh, does he not like the Eagles?
He's a Cowboys fan.
I don't know what the rivalries are.
Yeah, they're
Listen,
like the number
I just
one
decided that I
rivals.
was really hurt by the whole thing, and I know that Travi's going to be retired in the next 5 years, so I won't have that emotional pull of Taylor and Travis to the Chiefs. So I think over the next 5 years, I'm going to transition out of the Chiefs, and I'm going to transition into another team. And right now, my top contenders were the Seahawks, because I like the color. The Eagles, because those fans seem crazy.
Yeah, they don't they like light tables on fire?
I don't know. They just seem
them?
wild, and I subscribe to it. And then also the Chicago Bears, because I've just been, for some reason, my life tends to line up with Chicago. Like, I've been to a couple baseball games and the football game, and I don't know, kind of fun. Direct flight from Springfield.
I want to go. Did I send you the hockey video?
No.
Like, there was a Chicago hockey team that was doing all of these like they have Taylor Swift themed like jerseys. Like,
I love Chicago.
I have to find it.
It's such a fun city.
I've only been once.
Oh my gosh, we should take little girls.
I would love that.
It's so fun. And now we have that direct flight from Springfield.
Right.
It's so easy.
That was the one that they just announced.
No, it's been there for a while.
What was the one that they were announcing a new flight?
They were like, we're announcing a new flight. No. Guess what? It's another one to frickin' Florida. Oh, no, just kidding. It's to Alabama. It's to, is it to Gulf Shores?
I was going to say, what's wrong with Florida?
Nothing. It's just like they have so many flights going to Florida.
Sorry.
They have none going the other way. And like, get a flight to New York, for crying out loud.
Oh, that would be amazing. I want one to, is there one to... the Carolinas?
Yeah. North Carolina.
This.
Charlotte? Where's Charlotte?
That's a good question.
There's one to Charlotte.
Anyway, I want to go to Chicago and watch them play.
Oh, I'm down. I've never been to a hockey game.
This year... They call it the boy aquarium. I want to go to the boy aquarium.
Okay, let's go. What is hockey season?
I don't know.
Oh, boy. We need to figure that out.
So
I'm down. I love a trip to Chicago.
But yeah, the Chicago Steals is the name of, I guess it's not like, is it? Dopest non-NHL. So it's USHL. So it's, I don't know what that means.
I think we have to take a trip to Chicago to see the hockey team because we're reading books about hockey. So
when are we gonna get our LLC so we can write this off as a business
we need to do a
expense?
write-off for sure. Yeah.
Sounds appropriate.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right. Well, on that note, this has turned into
quite the episode. Wait, is this coming out before Christmas? Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, if it gets out tomorrow, it'll be Christmas Eve.
It will be out tomorrow.
Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
I hope everybody has a great time with their families.
Yes.
And
I'm
we're
over here
so
like,
excited.
You're over here like.
We're so excited for the next couple of episodes, so stay tuned. We're going to finish Brimstone next week. We're not jumping into another book in the off-campus series. We're going to pause. What else are we doing next week?
A little recap. We're doing our 2025 reading wrapped recap.
No, that'll come out on New Year's.
No.
Oh.
According to the list, we have that it will come out right before New Year's. It'll come out
do we only have one more episode?
Yeah, New Year's Eve is that Brimstone and the recap.
Oh.
And then after that, it'll be the first of the year, and we're
jumping into Throne of Glass.
Throne of Glass recap to get caught up before Kingdom of Ash.
Yes. Okay, that's right. But seriously, stay tuned for the next episode because we have a lot of really fun.
We're gonna do some
recap.
more get to know you kind of stuff too with our recap. So
I'm really excited for that episode. It's gonna be great.
It could get a little dicey.
It will get dicey. There will be a lot of wine because we will be filming 2 episodes back to back because Kylie's going to New York. So the second episode is going to be lit.
Yeah. Which actually is probably going to be the New Year's Eve episode so that we're just going to let it flow.
No, we just have so many great ideas. I'm so excited. Yeah. So
lots to come in the new year.
Check back with us. Have a great week.
Have a Merry Christmas. What did I do? It's late. I need to go to bed.
Okay, we're cutting it off. Bye.